Hey guys, welcome back to The Sports Entertainer. In this episode, we look at all the breaking wrestling news and rumors you definitely don't want to miss, with some of our top stories of the day being is there legit heat between The Rock and Triple H after WrestleMania 40 press conference, a major star says Roman Reigns has ruined the WWE title, Bret Hart has zero respect for Vince, and so much more. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you never miss out on an episode. Is there legit heat between The Rock and Triple H? Now that was a truly wild press conference WWE put on yesterday for WrestleMania 40. I mean, that had shades of the Attitude Era for sure, cursing, high tensions, and just absolute chaos. It was awesome to say the least. While a big development in WWE coming out of this WrestleMania 40 press conference was Cody Rhodes choosing Roman Reigns for Mania 40 and basically shutting down the plans The Rock and Roman Reigns had, which we will dive into in a little bit, arguably the biggest talking point from the press conference last night was The Rock turning heel and cursing out Triple H backstage after the event was over, and why it was the biggest talking point is because it seemed like there was legitimate tension between The Rock and Triple H. Maybe they're just phenomenal actors, but the tension seemed palpable in our honest opinion, and with all the rumors that have went around regarding The Rock basically having more power or pull in WWE compared to Hunter, there could be a bit of realism in the tension between HHH and Rock. I mean, it looked like Triple H was thinking about putting on his wrestling gear one last time or grabbing his sledgehammer after The Rock cursed him out and told him to fix it, regarding Cody taking his spot and also talking trash about their family. Again, this could all just be amazing storytelling by WWE here, with Humble Wrestling putting out this tweet yesterday following the press conference, quote, "One more interesting thing about tonight was they're actually playing into the rumors and talks of Rock having more power than Triple H on the board." Now the reason we're talking about the possible legit tension between Hunter and The Rock is because of this bit of news that was provided by PW Insider a few days ago, quote, "In WWE, there isn't going to be anyone that's not going to at least consider The Rock's ideas. This wasn't done to target and politic Cody Rhodes out of his main event out of malice, but out of the belief that Johnson was the best idea to make money now and respect his new position with the company's parent company. This was a strategic move to give Johnson more political power overall and to show Endeavor's faith in his involvement and that even Paul Triple H Levesque would lose that power struggle with Johnson at this point, as one source surmised. Brian Gewirtz will be in the mix as the voice representing The Rock in WWE's creative process going forward. There are some who believe Gewirtz will be around physically at least for major shows going forward, could even be there as a plan B if Endeavor ever needs to pivot WWE's direction and go with a Dwayne Johnson-backed creative team down the line. It actually seems like there could be a bit of a power struggle going on in WWE between The Rock and Triple H right now, especially after Dwayne was just recently appointed by TKO to its board of directors, which is absolutely massive. Now, Triple H and The Rock could just be working fans here, but if so, both superstars deserve Oscars for their performances at the WrestleMania 40 press conference. It really did seem like there's a growing tension between the two. Next up, Major Star says Roman Reigns has ruined the WWE title. Now, prior to the WrestleMania 40 kickoff event last night, the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins was interviewed by Rich Eisen on The Rich Eisen Show, and Rollins first talked about why he wanted to face off against Cody Rhodes. Obviously, Cody ended up choosing Roman, but still an interesting take from Seth here, who believes Roman's ruined the WWE title, quote, "I said, Cody Rhodes, come take a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. I understand Cody Rhodes, one of the top performers in WWE. He's got to finish the story. He's got the story in mind. He wants the WWE Championship. It's a title that his father, the late great American Dream Dusty Rhodes, has never won. Almost won it, had it ripped away. He never won it. He wants to fulfill that destiny. I understand that, but that title don't mean what it once did. Roman Reigns has ruined that title. This is the championship in WWE right here. This is the most prestigious title in our entire industry. I've put in the work over the past year to make it that way, and I want to test myself against the best at WrestleMania, and the best is the winner of the Royal Rumble now 2 years in a row, Cody Rhodes. That's what I want." Now, the real noteworthy bit here is that Seth Rollins basically explained why he believes Roman Reigns has ruined the WWE Championship, quote, "Well look, Roman Reigns, working on his own schedule and in his mind, he thinks that makes the title bigger and maybe at a time, that was the truth. But the problem is, Roman Reigns isn't present, which means his title isn't present, which means you don't have a crack at it, which means there's a glass ceiling, which means the title that he holds isn't going to be in every town, in every city. It's not there, it's the Hollywood title, it's as close to a prop as you can call it, and I don't want to demean it because I've been the World Heavyweight Champion, that WWE champion, and when I took it everywhere. I defended it all over the place. I made sure that it was present, I made sure that it was on Raw, it was on SmackDown, I made sure that other people had an opportunity at that title. He has kind of demeaned the title so much that it just don't mean what this one means, man. I built this one up from nothing, from scratch. This didn't exist a year ago, and now I'm walking into WrestleMania, biggest champion in the biz. Let us know if you guys agree with Seth Rollins' take on why he thinks the Tribal Chief has ruined the WWE Championship, and honestly, while we were talking about a growing tension between The Rock and Triple H, you could legit say the same thing for Reigns and Rollins, because Roman has not been holding back and is completely bashing and trying to bury Seth and the World Heavyweight title every chance he gets, and Seth has also been speaking his mind about Reigns as well. Perhaps there's a bit of real animosity between Rollins and Reigns as well now. Bret Hart has zero respect for Vince McMahon. Now, WrestleOps on Twitter or X had posted what Bret Hart had to say when asked about the shocking Vince McMahon allegations, and let's just say Bret didn't hold back whatsoever. Quote, "I'm going to speak my truth. I'm not worried about Vince's feelings. He's never cared about mine. I don't have any problem with everybody kicking his head around the parking lot. I'm okay with the truth coming out. I don't think this is the only incident of this kind of predatory behavior. I think you'll find that it's everywhere in WWE. I always had a respect for him, now it's tainted. I'm embarrassed that I thought so highly of him. Knowing what kind of a weirdo he became, I have absolutely zero respect for him." A great response from Bret Hart for sure, and most seem to believe Bret's right on the money, so to speak, when it comes to his thoughts on Vince. Next up, more swerves coming for WrestleMania 40. Now, WWE and Triple H specifically are getting a lot of praise coming out of the WrestleMania 40 press conference, as it was revealed that Cody will seemingly be finishing his story with Roman Reigns at Mania this year, with the American Nightmare choosing to face off against Roman Reigns at the Showcase of the Immortals. The right move on WWE's part for sure, but there was a bit of news shared through WrestleOps from PW Insider, detailing that although Cody's chosen Roman Reigns, there could still be some swerves as we get closer to WrestleMania. Quote, "Cody has the right to fight Roman at WrestleMania XL and he exercised it. That doesn't mean there won't be more swerves along the way, but they set up the match that almost everyone wants to see last night. Honestly guys, there hasn't been a more intriguing build-up to WrestleMania in a long time, and the surprises keep coming." Well guys, that's it for today's major wrestling news. Make sure you leave a like and comment, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you'll never miss out on an episode. Finally, if you haven't already, give us a follow on Twitter at TSE Wrestling, and we will see you guys in the next video.